Breaking news, a Madison man found guilty on 15 charges by a jury in connection to the death of a toddler 2 years ago.
Alert day conditions and soon to unfold across southern Wisconsin this weekend. I have the latest severe weather threats in my forecast.
And a case of measles confirmed in Dane County, where authorities say the person who has it was traveling for work. You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Well, Friday night is here, and so is the evening commute, and also happening right now, a system of stormy weather moving into southern Wisconsin.
If you have any weekend plans, hopefully they involve staying indoors, because we're expecting several rounds of storms through Sunday. But there will be a few dry periods if you're going out, if you're running Crazy Legs. It's Crazy Legs weekend, and tomorrow's Mifflin Street Block Party. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington joins us now to share in the first warn forecast. Alex?
Yes, Susan and Eric, alert day conditions, as I mentioned, will soon unfold. Later tonight will be the first threat. Then we have threat number 2 on your Saturday and threat number 3 on your Sunday. Heavy rain, possible strong storms out there as well. By the time this is all said and done, we're looking at widespread 1 to 2 to 3 inches of rainfall, and then, of course, the severe weather hazards. Tonight, we have an outlook. Madison, Lone Rock, Viroqua, Richland Center, Platteville, Monroe. You all stand the chance of seeing an isolated severe storm tonight. That would be primarily large hail and damaging winds, but I think this threat is quite low tonight. Saturday has all of my attention right now across all of southern Wisconsin for all severe weather hazards. Large hail, damaging winds, a tornado or two, and very heavy rainfall not out of the question on your Saturday. Lesser of a chance on Sunday. I'll explain more in Maine weather why that is, but there is a risk of severe weather across the entire area on Sunday. This is a weekend you want to have your weather radio handy, the First Warn weather app handy, dialing into our live broadcasts, and most certainly Channel 3000's Facebook and channel3000.com. Right now, no showers out there on Radar 3000. Zooming on out here, all the showers we did have moved off towards the north and towards the east. They've fizzled some because the air has been very dry, but more thunderstorms are on the way. We will be tracking those with Future Track. All of these bouts coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Alex, thank you. A reminder, our First Warn Forecast weather app is a must for alert day conditions. It has hourly forecasts, road conditions, and a live radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC weather. Breaking into the newsroom in the last hour and a half, Marshawn Giles, the Madison man charged in the 2022 death of a toddler, has been found guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
Jurors found him guilty on 14 other charges as well in connection with the girl's death. Maddie Heimsch has been covering Giles' trial all week, and she joins us now live from outside the courthouse. Maddie?
Yeah, the toddler's mother was in the courtroom surrounded by family members, emotional when that guilty verdict was given. Aside from the charge of first-degree intentional homicide, Giles was found guilty also for first-degree child sexual assault, physical abuse of a child, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, as well as several counts of battery. The trial, however, is not over. Those same jurors will return to the courtroom on Monday as the defense is pleading mental defect, claiming Giles is not competent to stand trial. The judge on this case asked Giles if he would like to testify today ahead of that jury deliberation, to which he declined. We'll have more on Monday here on News 3 Now and, as always, on channel3000.com. For now, reporting in Madison, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Maddie. Tonight, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services confirming a case of measles in Dane County. While the person infected lives in Dane County, DHS says they travel to and from work in Rock County. Right now, Public Health Madison, Dane County, and Rock County Public Health are working to identify anyone who may have been exposed.
This really gives us the opportunity to raise awareness and make sure that folks recognize that measles is still out there, and that we need to ensure that folks are protected against this disease.
Cases of measles are rare in Wisconsin due to high vaccination rates, but the disease is very contagious and can cause serious health issues for those not vaccinated against it.
City officials in Fitchburg are considering a possible referendum to better fund city services. A recent community survey found most residents would support an increase in the property tax levy. That survey took the temperature on possible property tax increases, and it comes as the city looks to build a new police station and move out of City Hall.
The highest scoring result in there was public safety needs. That typically resonates, throughout the state as well too. But overall, it did show there was support for some type of referendum. That was what the data had shown.
According to city officials, it is likely the referendum would not come until the November election cycle, and there would be information sessions beforehand.
Tonight, Madison Fire saying a woman was pulled from Lake Mendota this morning after calls for help. The department's lake rescue team responded to the shore near Iota Court and Langdon Street after receiving multiple 911 calls about someone struggling in the water. Crews were able to get the woman and take her to the hospital. Her condition is unknown tonight. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul is at the center of state lawsuits and investigations. We asked Kaul if the state would consider an investigation into the slate of Republican electors who tried to cast electoral college votes for former President Donald Trump in 2020.
We don't comment or confirm or deny the existence of ongoing investigations in Wisconsin, at least that DOJ may be involved with. But ultimately, I think it's critical that if folks committed crimes, they're held accountable for their actions.
This is part of an expansive sit-down interview that Will Keneally did with Kaul. You can see our conversation in full Sunday morning at 10:30 on For the Record.
To Detroit now, it's day 2 of the NFL draft. Another big crowd in Motown. It started top of the hour, and tonight it'll be rounds 2 and 3. The Packers with 4 picks tonight. We'll have more on the draft and also more on last night's first-round pick, Jordan Morgan. That'll come a little bit later in sports. New artificial turf is now at the Duck Pond ahead of a new season for the Madison Mallards. The turf isn't the only thing new at Warner Park. There will also be a new scoreboard and a new outdoor fence as well. The Mallards open their season in about a month. It'll be Tuesday, May 28th. Warner Park also home to Madison's new softball team, the Madison Nightmares. Its home opener is Sunday, June 16th. The medicine to help reverse an overdose will soon be more readily available in Rock County.
Coming up at 6, how Narcan distribution boxes placed throughout the county are helping battle the opioid epidemic.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
After a serious truck crash, you need a team who knows how to handle trucking cases and gets results. You need Gruber Law Offices. There's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Mike Super, Magic and Illusion, America's Got Talent finalist, winner of NBC's Phenomenon, leaving audiences speechless. Now you can see Mike Super live. Saturday, June 15th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. A show for the whole family to enjoy this Father's Day weekend. Mike Super, Magic and Illusion at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Get an 11% rebate on Menard's unbeatable selection of Atlas Roofing. Castlebrook, Briarwood, and Pinnacle shingles feature a limited lifetime warranty, up to 130-mile-per-hour wind warranty, and a super wide design for fast installation. Choose from 20 styles in stock, ready to take home today. Atlas shingles are made to protect your home for years to come. Get an 11% rebate on Atlas shingles right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's Hy-Vee's Big Beverage Sale this Friday through Sunday. 6-pack bottles of Coke products, just $3.49 each when you buy 2. Hy-Vee orange or apple juice, just $2.99. Bubbly 8-packs, just $3.48. Keurig coffee, just $5.99. 24 packs of Hy-Vee purified water, just $2.99. And Gatorade 8-packs. Hy-Vee Perks price, only $7.48. Don't miss the Big Beverage Sale. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
We can do this just as well as anyone that's not on the spectrum.
And the late Dr. Daryl Trefford devoted his life to proving that.
In my Time for Kids series, I'll explore the legacy of this extraordinary psychiatrist.
Starting Monday at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward.
Topping tonight's Health Watch, 1 in 5 milk samples nationwide have tested positive for traces of bird flu. That's according to initial results of an FDA analysis. Scientists say the risk to the general public is still low and milk on the shelves is safe to drink because of pasteurization. Still, these results indicate the bird flu outbreak in dairy cows is more widespread than previously believed. The CDC says only one human case from a person exposed to infected cows has been linked with this outbreak. In a collaboration with Lakeside Fire Rescue, there are now expanded opportunities for people to get Narcan, the medicine that can stop an overdose. It's part of an effort from the Rock County Health Department to respond to an opioid crisis that's happening there.
Our Catherine Merck shows us how these agencies believe the efforts have contributed to the data trending in a positive direction.
The Rock County Health Department continues to try to reduce overdose deaths in the county. They're expanding their programs to make it easy to just lift up a box and access life-saving care.
We know that overdose deaths have been a growing problem. 2021 was a devastating year for Rock County.
This is the health department's dashboard. As you can see, the numbers show a decline in these kind of deaths over the past few years. However, overall, fatal overdoses have increased due to fentanyl.
So we see some progress, and we feel like some of that progress is because of access to these harm reduction supplies.
As boxes like these continue to be placed around the county, first responders say this should contribute to fewer lives lost.
Our call volume for opioid overdoses has gone down for the past year. This drug will help people, if they have it at home, they can administer it faster before the fire and EMS gets there, and it might help save their loved one.
More data surrounding overdoses in Rock County is available on our website at channel3000.com. Reporting in Edgerton, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Catherine. The city of Minneapolis is looking to curb smoking by making it a lot more expensive to buy a pack of cigarettes. A new city council measure has raised the minimum price for tobacco products to $15. The city hopes the measure will lead to a decline in cigarette use. Extra revenue from the new price will go to the stores that sell the products. Still to come tonight at 6, you've heard of write-in election votes, but what about an election where all of the votes are write-ins?
And coming up, we visit a town in western Wisconsin where no one ran for mayor, leading the city to get involved when picking its new leader.
And another check of alert day conditions with Alex in the first warn forecast when we return.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care, because we get you. So get out on the road and stay safe with quality automotive parts and service at unbeatable prices. Like buy 3 tires, get 1 free, plus up to $100 consumer rebate on select Goodyear tires when you buy 4. 10% off all Carl Star lawn and garden and trailer tires or Laren inner tubes. And rewards members save $5 on Blaine's brand gold automotive batteries. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Having whiter teeth is more important than ever with social media. Don't get caught with yellow teeth. Get power swabs, and you'll be sure you always look your best.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for a week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
Power Swabs has made a really big difference in lifting the stains and making my smile more beautiful.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Go online or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will also get free shipping. Order right now.
Wow, is that really me? Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Oh my God. I can't believe I have no lines in my face.
I'm just in love with the mirror right now.
It's a facelift in a jar.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. We've created the best offer yet with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. People across the country look and feel years younger in minutes.
Here, I don't look 61 in 3 weeks, and this is only because of Plexiderm.
Holy
Like I look 15 years younger.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. So if under eye bags and wrinkles make you look tired and older, try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Biden administration finalized new rules for power plants in one of the most significant environmental actions to date. It compels coal and new natural gas power plants to either cut or capture 90% of their climate pollution by 2032. The EPA's rules also require safer disposal of toxic wastewater and coal ash. These changes are expected to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions from the sector by 75% compared to its peak in 2005.
These EPA standards are going to be binding, so that means that power plants are going to have to either drastically cut these harmful pollutants or not be able to continue to operate.
The EPA estimates they will prevent nearly 1.4 metric tons of planet-warming pollution from entering the atmosphere through 2047. That's equal to taking 330 million gas cars off the road for a year. Well, what happens during an election in a town where no one runs for mayor? It happened earlier this month in Fountain City.
That's right. Every single vote was a write-in, and Ken Kozarowski shares what the town did to elect its new leader.
Behind me is Fountain City, the oldest settlement in all of Buffalo County, the River Bluff capital of the world, and home to just over 800 people. The only problem here is nobody seems to want to run for mayor.
Fountain City's streets are quiet this time of year. You might find some county residents stopping by to have lunch, play cards, or at City Hall, some pickleball. You will not find anyone who put their name on the ballot for mayor this spring.
Honestly, it was a surprise. I figured somebody would run.
Want an 87-year-old woman running the town? It's been worse.
So in April, all 82 Fountain City votes were write-ins. The top candidate, a 75-year-old former Fountain City mayor who told City Hall he'd like to stay retired. The city then turned to another popular name, 46-year-old Ben Adank.
Really running for mayor was the furthest thing from my mind.
Adank is CEO for IT company Itecra out of Winona. He's no stranger to local government. He was once chair for the town of Milton, just up the road from Fountain City.
There's really no honeymoon period to this because my phone has been ringing and I've run into people in the community and there's all sorts of wonderful ideas.
He's a smart guy. I think he's going to do a real good job.
But if there wasn't a Ben Adank willing to step up, the city could be in a real pickle.
I think people in our community really do care and are passionate about the issues of the community, but they just don't want to serve.
Jeff Maston is a retired teacher now renovating a riverfront restaurant in the city. He says Fountain City is just a local example of a national problem.
Political leadership is very polarizing in our society today, and so it can be something that divides our community. So I think people stay away from it. I think we need to continue growing future leaders so we don't end up in these situations any longer.
And for Chaplesky, it's a reminder that democracy only works when the people are paying attention.
I think we all have a responsibility to be informed and involved when the opportunity presents itself. It's easy to slack off going, oh, it's snowing outside, I don't feel like going out, whatever. No, that vote counts.
Well, stormy weather starting to move into southern Wisconsin. Meteorologist Alex Harrington joins us now in his first warn forecast. Alex?
Eric, let's break this down as we carry on into tonight. Storms will develop this evening. We'll see a break in the storms early on your Saturday, which will be good for some morning activities, but severe thunderstorms will be possible Saturday evening, perhaps right at this time tomorrow night, and I will be here. We've got a weather system out across the plains. It's moving towards the north and towards the east. Our hearts go out to the folks in the Omaha area where an unprecedented streak of tornadoes has occurred this afternoon, carrying on into this evening. Incredible radar images out of some of these tornadoes. I've even saved a couple of them from a training standpoint here for the First Warn Weather Team. Some imagery we just have not seen before from those storms. And they're moving off towards the north and towards the east, but good news, not expecting tornadoes tonight. In fact, right now, radar 3000 not showing anything out there across Dane County. That will change. The showers we had earlier are well off towards the north and towards the east, over towards Green Bay and over towards Milwaukee, but more showers and thunderstorms are on the way. We were first to mention in town alert day conditions a week ago, and here we go. We're moving into that period. All weekend long, a couple of bouts of thunderstorms along with heavy rain. Bout number 1 could bring an isolated severe storm for areas mainly south and west of Madison. This would be for hail and gusty winds. I think this threat's pretty low. Saturday has me much more interested, particularly if we can warm up, and that looks likely. This would be for all of southern Wisconsin and all hazards. Large hail, damaging winds, isolated tornadoes, and the potential for heavy rain. We're not out of the woods even on Sunday. If we can get enough heating, Sunday could also be another stormy day with more severe weather. You see bouts of scattered thunderstorms by the time you join us tonight for our 10 o'clock show, 10 o'clock newscast rather. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, a little bit more widespread around 2 o'clock. I think most of these storms will stay below severe levels. Jacob, of course, will be taking over in the morning. Again, these storms will probably move out of here as we head towards 8 o'clock in the morning. Great for the farmers market, Crazy Legs Run. Temperatures in the 60s, a bit on the humid side as well. You'll feel that energy in the atmosphere tomorrow as we get up to about 76 just at about this time tomorrow night. And boom, here we go. Platteville, Mineral Point, Madison to just north of Jefferson. First line of thunderstorms. Then another line comes out of Iowa through the southern 2-tier counties. North of the Dells, you may get skipped out of this line of thunderstorms. This line could again pose the potential for the large hail, damaging winds, and perhaps a couple of tornadoes. And then you see it scoots behind me very quickly, and we quiet down for a bit on your Saturday overnight going on into your Sunday. A lot of information there. Let's recap this. Storms developed tonight, a break towards daybreak carrying on into your Saturday morning. An isolated severe storm is possible, but not as likely as what we're looking at as we go on into your Saturday afternoon when all hazards are possible. And with enough heat on your Sunday, we could be looking at another bout of severe weather. Again, Crazy Legs Run tomorrow morning. Here's my forecast. 64 to start things off. 10 a.m., 66 and noon. Breaking into the 70s. Will be mild and windy, a touch humid. And again, on the windy side, but right now I'm thinking things will be dry at this point, which is good news, and also for the farmers market. Alert day conditions end on your Sunday, but we stay stormy at least through Thursday of next week.
And coming up in sports, Jordan Morgan, officially a member of the Green Bay Packers. What he said about protecting Jordan Love is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Tens of millions of roofs across America are failing, wearing out decades early, and leaking, oftentimes without you knowing about it, causing tremendous damage. Here's how you know you have a problem with your roof. Black streaking, your roof looks rough, or granules shedding off into your gutters or showing up in your driveway. Your roof is wearing out too fast, and it's going to cost you a bundle. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. So give us a call, and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
April showers bring May flowers. But do your tired gutters risk basement flooding? To the rescue, Fry Construction. Our absolute gutter system is custom fabricated on-site for a perfect seamless fit. It's engineered to outperform. Looking for a break in the clouds? How about a sunny 24% discount on our absolute gutter system? To get this deal, visit fryconstruction.com today to schedule a full roof replacement.
With the 25th pick in the NFL draft, the Packers went offensive tackle in last night's first round, and that's what you do when you already have a franchise quarterback and want to protect him, right? Well, Bill Belichick had some high praise for Jordan Morgan, calling him a high-quality player and saying he's got a good future ahead of him. As for Morgan, well, draft night was a whirlwind of emotions.
Anxious the whole time, everybody asking me where I'm going. I had no clue. So, I mean, the whole process was just so crazy. And when it happened, man, my heart stopped. It was just, everything froze, and it's such an honor. I mean, I cannot wait to get out there and protect for him. I mean, that's what our offensive lineman is supposed to do, protect your quarterback, open holes for running back, and that's what I'm here to do.
Well, the draft continues tonight, and the Packers have 4 picks on day 2, 2 in the second round and 2 in the third round, starting with number 41. Brian Bulaga will be announcing the franchise's second-round selections, while former Badger Troy Vincent will do the honors in the third round. Like the first 2 games of the series, Giannis is a no-go for Game 3 against the Pacers. The Bucks ruled the big man out earlier this afternoon. Chris Middleton, who was questionable with an ankle sprain, is playing. This one tipped off at 4:30 in Indianapolis. Last check of the score, Milwaukee down double digits in the third. We'll have highlights coming up tonight at 10. Fresh off a run in the Great 8 of the WNIT, a pair of Badgers announced they're coming back for another season. Natalie Leitzinger and Hallie Douglas will return to Madison as fifth-year seniors. Leitzinger averaged just under 8 points and 3 rebounds per game, while shooting over 30% from 3 last season. And some bad news for the Brewers. Left-handed starter Wade Miley will need Tommy John surgery on his elbow, shutting the 37-year-old down for the rest of the season and most of next. But he's not calling it a career quite yet, saying, quote, "I've still got more in the tank." Brewers open up a 3-game series with the Yankees tonight.
Well, it'll be fun to see how they can do against the Yankees and some dangerous weather that you're keeping an eye on in parts of the Midwest.
Yeah, it's areas of Omaha, Nebraska, unprecedented tornadoes this afternoon. Some preliminary reports of tornadoes 2 miles in width. Let's break that down. We're not expecting tornadoes tonight, but we will see thunderstorms develop as we get a little bit closer to our 10 o'clock newscast. Break towards daybreak, so we'll get that crazy legs run in, and the farmers market. Isolated severe storm tonight, better chances tomorrow with that heat building up. All hazards would be possible during your Saturday afternoon and evening. Be tuning in tomorrow for the latest updates. I'll be here. Sunday, we could repeat this all over again, provided we get enough heat on Sunday, and then staying stormy through the early to mid part of next week.
All right, Alex, thank you, and thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a good evening, everybody, and a good weekend. Hope to see you back here tonight at 10.